GoPro on a stick. Quick show of hands, how many have been here before? Great, thanks for coming back. So, a lot of newcomers here. We have we have a couple of instructions to get through, and then we're going to start the paying part of the show, which you paid to come and see. This part right here is free. I'm very gracious. What is your name tag say?
Continuity Girl.
Continuity Girl, me, I've already met you. Thank you so much. Continuity Girl has already folded it longwise like this. I need everyone to do this. See the pictures, fold them in together so they're touching each other, and then boom, on one side you will have this list of a bunch of play titles. These play titles are next to corresponding numbers. Everyone see this? Yes? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Put up your empty hand if you don't have a menu. Oh, menu right here. Yeah. We are on it. We will get you a menu right now. Now, here at Too Much Life, we ask that you, the audience, order by number. We want you to say what play you want to see next at the end of every single play tonight. We have 30 plays to get through, all right, and only 60 minutes. So I want everyone to take a look at this list, find a title that really turns you on, and shout out the corresponding number now. Yes! Feed us! Good. Now, we can't have you do that willy-nilly at any time, so we have a cue word here at Too Much Live, and that cue word is curtain. Yes. Those of you who have been here before already exercising your Pavlovian response to the word curtain. By shouting out the number of the play you want to see next every single time you hear the word curtain. That is what signifies the end of a play, not when there's a long pause and we stop talking, not when the lights fade out or the music gently fades away, but when you hear the word curtain. That's the end of the play. We're going to listen for the first number that we hear. We're going to jump in. We're going to grab that number. We're going to read the title of that play. Then we're going to say the word go. And everything after we say the word go is that play. That's how we wrote this. We might come out here. We might pull you up on stage. We might say, hey, polo game. I see you. And you might think, I see you too, man. And I might think, you know, I see you seeing me, and I see that you see that I see you too. We're all in this same place together. And then we might end that weird, awkward, beautiful play with the word curtain. And then we'll do the next one. Now, we don't have all night. Like I said, we have 60 minutes, and we know we only have 60 minutes because we have a timer here that counts 60 minutes. All right, and at the top of the show, we're going to flip this switch, and it's going to measure 60 minutes, 1 minute at a time, each minute for the next 60 minutes until it runs out of time to measure, and then you'll hear the sound. And that's the end of the show, whether we've gone through all 30 or 29 or 27 or fuck it, only like 4.5, which has happened. So you got to stay on top of your curtain. Neos, did we finish the show last night? We were so close. Whose fault was it? Yes, they needed to stay on top of their curtain. Okay, I think we're all on the same page here. We played by a lot of rules. We have like this aesthetic. If you want to talk to us about it, come see us after the show. I have a question for you, and that is curtain. I heard 7.
Yeah!
Boom! 7 is if you know the system. Woo! Who has a countdown?
I have a countdown. So everyone get on their feet. We don't count down 10 to 1 like they used to do at NASA. We do it however we want. And tonight we are going to sing a song together. You all probably know the song. It's gonna go like this. This section of the house right here is gonna start singing, "Oh, I Wanna Dance with Somebody." And then the roller coaster right here is gonna sing, "I Wanna Feel the Heat with Somebody." And then everyone together is gonna sing, what's the word? Alright, let's start this. And then we're gonna kick off the show. Ready? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody.
Everybody.
With somebody who loves me.
Help. Almost.
Ready?
If you know the system, go.
He came up to you on the street.
I was scared.
He asked if he could take the bus to Gates Avenue.
That's in Brooklyn. I said, take the train.
He said, I don't have fare money. I just jump on the back of the bus.
I didn't have any cash.
You gave him $1.
Well, I had some cash, but it had to be deposited in the bank. Anyway, I said I would swipe him in on my Metro card.
He said he wanted a new life, but he's done bad things in his old one that were catching up with him.
I said anything that should make me afraid to walk with you. We laughed about that.
He went into the McDonald's to spend the dollar you gave to him.
I told him to get whatever he wanted and I would put it on my card.
He asked permission to buy a Big Mac.
I waved yes to the Big Mac. Then my grandma called and I had to talk to her loud.
He said, my mama doesn't talk to me.
I said I'm sorry.
He said, my mama kicked me out for breaking things, for calling her a bitch, for stealing.
I didn't say my grandma was calling because she was worried about a check that she sent that hasn't arrived yet. Then I apologized to the counter woman for talking too loud to my grandma, and I got off the phone, and he got his dinner, and we went, and we waited for our trains together.
He started to eat on the platform.
He was very hungry.
He said, I was in Rikers and Clinton for a year and a half for possession with intent to sell 32 grams.
I said 32 grams, that's not very much.
He said it was crack.
We laughed about crack. Then we both said how many drugs we've done, and I've done the most, but he's done the cheapest. I made a note to try K2.
He asked you for a job.
I don't have a job. I mean, I have a job, but I don't just have jobs that I can give to people.
He said, I really hope my friend at Gates Avenue will let me in to sleep. I've been wandering the city all day.
I couldn't let him stay in my apartment. I have a roommate and a boyfriend
And
and
electronics.
cats. He wouldn't steal.
He might.
Maybe eventually.
He would come back again.
He rapped for me. He was a good rapper, a poet.
He wanted your phone number.
I gave him my email.
He's 23 years old and he talks of regrets like an old man does.
I said we've all considered suicide.
He said, I'm a bad person. I've done bad things.
I said so am I. And I have too. I've just always gotten out of it.
Curtains!